guys, look at this horrible mess. But this is one of the pools that we are going to um, make into a raised bed out of. There's already holes inside of it for drainage. We're just gonna clear these little crates out, and we're gonna take out all the vegetation out of it. We're gonna re-amend that soil, and that soil is gonna go back into this bed. We're thinking about putting down some hay and some stuff that can slowly compost down below, and then from there we'll start planting our little garden. This one, I believe we're gonna do our carrots and our beets in, if I'm not mistaken. We haven't really quite got that far into thinking, but the whole process of this is just for us to get started on amending this the soil and get this little bed started. We have 2 of them, but we're gonna start with this one first.
Alright guys, I'm going to get back to you after we fill it up, show you how it looks all nice and pretty. Also, we're going to show you how we mix some of our dirt to make it better to use ASAP. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so I got started before Nina got here. I got started because I got a little bored. What we're going to use, we use 25% of this bag of peat moss. Put it in there first, and then we use a whole bag of manure.
We usually use black cow, but this is all that we could find.
It's organic hummus and manure. You put the whole bag in there, and then you're going to mix it as best as you can. You want to get semi-good mix before you put the other bag of dirt in.
Be careful not to inhale any of that peat moss because it is very light.
It's very fibrous.
And it'll, any kind of gust of wind, it'll catch it up in the air and you'll get.
You breathe that in and you feel like you're drowning.
Yep.
Alright, then you start mixing, you can start seeing chunks in here. Just go ahead and grab it and crumble them in there. That's all you gotta do. Or you're gonna be, or you can get your hands in there, do it with your hands. Really, how you prefer. Alrighty, that's pretty good mix. Alright, next bag we're gonna put in is regular potting mix. You can use any potting mix you want to use. We usually grab this type because it's always on sale. Just Nature's Care. It's always on sale for us over here, so that's why we grab it. And it helps. Okay. One already got some perlite in there too. That's good. But we're gonna put a little more perlite in there.
The perlite is to help it be more
breathable for the plant, so the roots can go everywhere.
So the dirt won't
compact on itself.
You give it a good mix as best as you can.
Okay, that's pretty much mixed. Now we're going to get more of that perlite in there. So since I already got some in there, usually you want to put 2.5 quarts. That's what they say. But since I already got some in there, we're going to put 1 quart. We're going to put 1 quart in there, which is about 36 ounces. So I don't have a fancy cup, but I do go to Sonic. And I get the Route 44 cup. So it's 44 fluid ounces. So that's a little more than a quart.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to use.
By the way, this video is not sponsored by Sonic or promoted by Sonic, but if they want to hit us up, we're more than happy. It's so hilarious.
Just saying. Okay. So just about that much. And then you mix it in again. It's a lot of mixing. It's a lot of mixing. And I'm already getting sweaty. Whew, this Texas humidity gets you.
Oh yeah.
Our little kitties are here looking around, looking at what we're doing.
They're running around.
Crazy cats.
Crazy little kittens.
That's what you basically want to do. Just get it mixed in, nice and in there. Now this is ready to be put into whatever potting container you want to put it into, your raised bed or a swimming pool.
We're putting it in our kitty swimming pool. Woohoo! Fall garden.
Whatever you want to put it in is ready to go. All right. Look how pretty that looks.
And look how much of a, like, the full wheelbarrow, like, that's how much you get out of
2 bags.
One bag of potting soil, 1 bag of humus and manure, and about
a quarter bag
of peat moss.
Okay, and a 36 ounces
of perlite. Of perlite, yes.
So the bags itself, from Home Depot, we bought the manure and the potting soil, roughly $5. Okay, I think one of them was $178 and the other one was $2 something. But with this big one, we paid I think about $5 for it.
Yeah, I think the biggest expense was a big bag of perlite.
The perlite, that was
$16.
$16.
Perlite was $16. Yep.
But you can use that for all of your dirt. All of your dirt. You can buy dirt that doesn't have perlite in it. Put perlite in it, and it helps your plant breathe. It helps to stay the ground be airy, so the roots can expand and be great. So we're gonna go put it in. We'll get back to you when we start planting our stuff. All right, guys. So this is what it looks like. It took double the load, double the wheelbarrow, double the fun to fill this bad boy up. We also have, we put some hay in the bottom with some other stuff for nutrition of the plants. What we're going to do now is we're going to wet it down, because it might look full right now, but once you wet it down and let it sit, it's going to go back down because it's going to get compacted a little bit. And then you're going to have to put some more soil in there so it'll be nice and pretty again. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And then I'm going to let it sit. I'm going to soak and let it sit until overnight. And then tomorrow I'm going to come and look at it. If it needs more soil, then we'll put more soil in. And if it doesn't, then we're going to start planting. All right, guys. Until then. Okay. All right, guys. So now we're going to plant our zucchini. It was supposed to be Nina's job, but she's inside cooking me dinner. To be awesome. So we're going to actually put 4 plants in this kiddie pool. I'm showing the kiddie pool. It's like this kiddie pool. So we're going to divide it into 4 sections. It should be more than enough space to put these zucchinis in. So we're going to get back with you after I put them in there. Alright guys, so now that I put my holes in, we're going to use bone meal or blood meal. You use one or both. This is to help it, because these are heavy nitrogen eaters. Heavy. You know, we got fertilizer in there, we got all kinds of good stuff in there, but we're still going to put this to help it feed so it can plant and it can blossom better. So all you want to do is try to get it a good handful, sprinkle it in the hole. Do that to all 4 holes. Okay. And some people say mix it into the dirt and then put the plant in, or just put it in. I'm going to mix it just because I want to be safe. I don't want to burn my plants. So we're going to do that right now. Mix in the dirt. Grab one of my plants. But with this kind of planter, you can plant it straight in there. because it will compost if you ever can get it off. There. So decompose in there. I like to rip them just to make it easier for the roots to grow. And then you want to bury it. Make sure you don't bury the leaves. Okay, now we're going to go to the next one. Do the same thing. Alright, pause the boys. Alright, so I'm done planting all 4. I'm just going to get another handful of bone meal. Sprinkle it into the dirt. Just so I know it has enough to eat. And then I'm going to water the whole thing. I light water because we're supposed to get rain. And if I don't get no rain, then I'll come back here tomorrow and water them. A deep water. A nice deep water, that way it will get refreshing. And it'll get it to stabilize. Alright, I get back with you after I mix it in. Alright, so now I'm going to do a light water. Because I just heard thunder. And just light water in there so the bone meal can get into the ground. As you can see, we got some that already broke. But it's okay. What you want to do also is when you plant these, you want to put a seed or 2 next to it. That way, just in case one does die, you still have a seedling growing. So it will take its place. And that's about it, guys. So stay tuned and we'll get back with you.
So there you have it, our squash and our pool. We hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed this video, we would really appreciate if you give us a like and you go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Smash it. Smash it. Yeah, smash a like. Leave a comment. Share with the world.
Yes. I prefer mine.
No.
Or, just hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And we pray that the Lord blesses you and He shines His grace and mercy on you guys. Until next time.
Until next time.
Bye.